How was practice today?
It was good. It was good for the most part. Sometimes we had a little lack of effort, but guys kind of turned the page and kind of finished strong today.
Marcus, you guys put a lot of effort into the practice before Arizona, and we all know what happened there. But how is it different this week preparing for UCLA? Is it any different practice-wise, or just kind of status quo?
I would say guys, for the most part, getting after it. We're really, we turned the page last week Friday, and we're moving on. And we understand that our conference is tough, so you just got to continue to practice hard and prepare and get ready for Saturday.
Do you see any of the parallels between you and Hundley? Two guys who probably could have entered the draft last year. They come back. There's a lot of hype around both you guys, and now kind of going through some kind of early season adversity.
Yeah, I mean, he's a great guy. I met him at the Manning camp. Has a good head on his shoulders. He's looking forward to a good year. I mean, you could definitely draw some comparisons, but that's up to you guys now.
How are you guys? Or how do you describe him as a quarterback? What do you see from him?
He's very versatile. I mean, he's a dual threat guy that can make plays with his legs and his arm, and he really makes that offense grow. And he's made some special plays this year, and obviously we got to prepare for that guy and really just try to score some points today.
Do you feel that this team is more hungry after Thursday than it was? Yes,
for sure. I mean, it's unfortunate that something like that, happens and guys get a little more hungry, but that's what it is. Now guys are really getting after it, and like I said, we're preparing well.
There's talk of you being banged up. Do you feel okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
What was that about? Just nagging stuff?
Yeah, typical football stuff. You get kind of banged up throughout the year, and you just got to fight through.
What are your impressions of UCLA's defense?
They're very athletic. Their front seven is good. They got some of the best linebackers in the country. And up front, they're just very athletic. We're going to have to really get moving and make sure we get body on the body and be physical.
They only have 7 sacks this season. Does that make you feel good?
I actually didn't know that. But I trust these guys up front. We're going to be fine.
Some people say, second guessers say you guys should roll out more. Just roll more, out more. Is that easier said than done? You can't just roll out the entire game.
Yeah, exactly. And sometimes they'll start bringing field pressures into your rollout, and that becomes ugly as well. So we obviously we're going to execute whatever they have game plan for us, and we'll see what it is.
Do you feel a sense of urgency?
No, there's no sense of panic or anything like that. I think guys are understanding that we just got to take it one game at a time. Focus on what's what today and get better and look forward to Saturday.
How about in game? Do you feel like you should be rallying guys to get up to the line quicker, or is this about the pace that you guys want to play?
I definitely feel we can play a lot faster. That's something that we really kind of have been going over the last couple of days in practice. We understand that tempo is a good asset for us, and if we're able to play faster, it'll really help us out.
In 2011 and most of 2012, you guys boat raced a lot of people. Have you noticed, though, in these 2 conference games that maybe the conference has simply just gotten better?
Yes, for sure. I think, across the board, I think our conference is really tough. And, if you don't come out to play, if you're not executing on every drive, you'll lose. That was a great example. It was last week Thursday. So, it happens, but we just got to prepare. If we continue to play games and we got to fight to the end, we're willing to do it.
Marcus, I think I asked you about a month ago about ball control and how important that is to you, and you being the competitor that you are. How disappointing or how hard on yourself are you after losing the ball Thursday night, and is there a way that you can work on that?
Yeah, I definitely beat myself over from it, but it is what it is. And came back yesterday and really kind of emphasized that stuff. And it's hard because naturally sometimes, as an athlete, you go out of the pocket and you kind of put that ball low and loose, and so it happens. But again, it's got to kind of break those old habits and continue to harp on it and see if I can really just work on this and get better at it.
Is that just a matter of remembering that once you have to bail, you got to operate like a running back and tuck it, as opposed to feeling like you might try and throw it?
Yeah, there's a mixture of stuff. I think if you're especially in that situation where there's so many guys kind of around the ball, I got to kind of tuck it and keep it close to my body. But like Coach Alvarez and Coach Frost have said, if I'm kind of in the open field, just do what's natural. But in the pocket, I definitely got to be a lot closer and closer in with the ball.
Have you noticed, every week this offensive line is going to improve because they're just getting more reps. Have you noticed an improvement?
Oh, for sure. And I think the biggest thing is confidence. Coming out here in practice and with the amount of reps they get in practice and being able to continue to learn and making calls and communicating together, building that chemistry, you definitely see the confidence growing.